Dream as if it were possible to achieve anything that you put your mind to, but work as if it were extremely hard to achieve anything worthwhile. This is a motto by which you have to live your life. I remember I used to be a big dreamer, but a very lazy worker. I would tell my mom all the time, Mom, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Mom, I'm just gonna be a millionaire. There's no way around it. And she'd be like, okay, great. How are you gonna do it? And she would be like, definitely not laying in bed and scrolling on Reels. Definitely not watching YouTube all day. And I was like, no, Mom, I'm gonna be rich and famous. But she was right. I didn't do anything. My head was in the clouds, and that was amazing, but my feet were not on the ground. You see, there's two spectrums, and I'll tell you about both of them. There's the men whose head are in the clouds, but whose feet are also in the clouds. So they have big dreams and aspirations, and that's completely amazing, and they're ambitious, but they follow it up with zero action whatsoever. And then there's the other type of man who has very low self-confidence, has no aspirations at all, but works like a fucking mule. And you'll probably know both of them, because I know I do. And the difference between these two men is very little, really. It's just changing perspectives. So what if we could create the perfect man? A man who can dream as far as possible, but know the work it takes to climb those steps. Because I'll tell you the honest truth, to have any sort of success in any area of your life, you have to be completely fucking delusional. And when I say delusional, I mean delusional. Like, people used to look at me like I was crazy when I told them I wasn't gonna go to college and make money online. And now here I am. I feel so cringe saying that because I'm not trying to sell you a course on how to make more money online. I feel so awkward saying that, but it's the truth. I make money online and I proved everybody wrong. It's not like a little underdog story. It is, but it's not in the attempt of that. It's just the honest truth. Nobody thought I was gonna make it after college, and I'm proving everybody wrong. And it's because I had my head up in the clouds. But I promise you, bro, until I put my feet on the fucking ground and started working, nothing came to me. Absolutely nothing. And so there's something that I'm gonna have to break to you, and you're not gonna like it, but it's the reality that maybe your situation just isn't bad enough. Maybe you just don't want it bad enough. Because if you wanted it so bad, and if your head was in the clouds and you really wanted to go up there, you would put your feet on the ground and you would fucking work until you were there. And if this isn't the case, then you probably need to reconsider what you want, why you want it, and how you're gonna get it. And now a message to the men who work extremely hard, but have no dreams or aspirations. What a shame. What a shame to have so much potential and to just let it all go. In sales, there's this thing that, like, when somebody says it's very expensive, they're like, yeah, no, it is expensive. What's more expensive? Is paying the $5,000 today or your marriage failing? And they're like, well, obviously my marriage failing. Let's pay the $5,000 today. And so I see some men who could just be so great, but because they have no aspirations and they don't have insane vision of where they want to be, they just let that go. And it's a waste. It's a waste to humanity, to society, and it's a waste more so to yourself. So what do you want out of your life? Like, honestly, let go of your fears. If you could truly do anything you wanted, what would you want out of your life? And I'm not telling you to just, go ahead and chase it blindly. I'm telling you to build a structure for it and then go ahead and achieve it, just like I did. Because every single man that we read in the history books, and by the way, that's the greatest honor ever. It's almost like living infinitely. Your name is remembered across the centuries. Every single one of those men, Alexander the Great, Thomas Jefferson, Christopher Columbus, hell, Napoleon, all those men had a level of ambition that was unmatched, paired with confidence that was unknown, paired with a work ethic that was unseen. If you want to be remembered, you have to put your head in the clouds and your feet in the ground. Now, on another note, I am building up a community of young men who want to expand their awareness, expand their relationships, expand their success, expand their life. If this is you, the community is free. There's a link in the description where you can join and access it and speak directly with me. So if that resonates with you, then I want to see you inside. I'll see you there.